The air was thick with tension as Angelina Jolie arrived at the war-torn refugee camp. Known for her humanitarian work as much as her acting, Jolie had been visiting conflict zones for years, advocating for displaced families and vulnerable children. But this trip to the Syrian border was different. What awaited her would change her life forever. As a UNHCR Goodwill ambassador, Jolie often spent her time meeting refugees, listening to their stories, and ensuring their voices reached the global stage. This time, however, her attention was drawn to a young boy sitting alone under a tattered tent. His clothes were worn, his face smudged with dirt, but his eyes carried a depth that spoke of loss and resilience. "Who is he?" Jolie asked a camp volunteer, her gaze fixed on the boy. "His name is Samir," the volunteer replied. "He lost his family in the conflict and has been here for months. He's very quiet, but incredibly bright." Jolie approached Samir slowly, kneeling to meet his eyes. "Hi, Samir," she said softly. "My name is Angelina. Can I sit with you?" Samir hesitated before nodding. For the next hour they sat together, Samir speaking in broken English about his family, his love for drawing, and his dreams of becoming an artist. Jolie listened intently, her heart breaking with every word. That evening, as she lay in her temporary shelter, Jolie couldn't stop thinking about Samir. She knew she couldn't change the course of the war, but she could change the course of this boy's life. The adoption process was not simple. It required navigating legal complexities and gaining the trust of local authorities. Jolie spent weeks working closely with the UNHCR and Syrian officials, determined to provide Samir with a safe and loving home. During this time, Jolie continued her advocacy work, using her platform to bring attention to the plight of millions of refugees. "Each of these children has a story," she said during a press conference, "and each story deserves to be heard." Finally, the day came when Samir could officially join Jolie's family. The moment he stepped into his new home in Los Angeles, his eyes widened with wonder. For the first time in years, he smiled. Jolie had prepared a special space for him, complete with art supplies and a collection of books in both English and Arabic. Samir's love for drawing blossomed in his new environment, and Jolie ensured he had access to the best education possible. Samir's transition wasn't without challenges. He struggled with the language barrier and often woke up from nightmares about the war. Jolie, patient and empathetic, arranged for counseling sessions to help him process his trauma. She also spent hours by his side, helping him with his homework and learning Arabic phrases to communicate better with him. As months turned into years, Samir flourished. He became an integral part of Jolie's family, forming close bonds with her other children. His talent for art gained recognition when Jolie shared one of his paintings on social media, a poignant depiction of hope rising from devastation. The post went viral, and soon Samir's work was featured in an exhibition supporting refugee artists. The exhibition was a turning point for Samir. He used the platform to speak about his journey, becoming a voice for millions of displaced children. "Art gave me a way to express what I couldn't say in word," he said during a televised interview. "And now it's helping me tell the stories of so many others like me." Jolie's decision to adopt Samir inspired others to take action. Donations to refugee aid organizations surged, and discussions about the global refugee crisis gained new momentum. Governments and NGOs began working together more closely, implementing policies to better protect displaced children. One particularly emotional moment came when Jolie and Samir returned to the Syrian border years later. Samir, now a confident teenager, spoke to children at the same camp where he had once lived. "You are not forgotten," he told them. "There is hope, and there are people who care." For Jolie, adopting Samir was more than an act of compassion. It was a testament to her belief in the power of human connection. "Samir didn't just need a home," she said in an interview. "He needed a chance to dream again. And in giving him that chance, he's shown me the true meaning of resilience." Samir's story continues to inspire millions. Through his art and advocacy, he reminds the world of the strength and potential of every child, no matter their circumstances. And for Jolie, it reinforced her lifelong commitment to fighting for those who need it most. This story, thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't hesitate to like the video and share it with your friends too. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating stories. Have a nice day.